Hi, I'm Diane with For Heaven's Sake New Age Metaphysical Bookstore in Denver. This is Siam, our lovely store cat, here today to talk to you a little bit about our tarot cards and our oracle card selection at For Heaven's Sake. Let me just start by saying that tarot cards go back to ancient history. So with the beginnings in the major arcana, we have some pretty typical decks. Let's see, that would be the Universal Weight deck, and maybe the Rider-Waite deck. You see some of the traditional magician there. In a Fool card, that's how you know a major arcana. There are 22 different major arcana cards. Back around the medieval century, we had the addition of the minor arcana, which is really the traditional playing card deck. Is that cool? So here you have, there's a club, and there's some, this would be traditional heart. We have swords. There's a sword. Isn't that cool? They came around the medieval century. And then, so what we have here is we have many different versions of the major and minor arcana in the traditional tarot card deck. And let's see. Really what it comes down to is the difference of art. So how to pick a card. I would, and you know, there's a myth that says that you have to be given a deck, but I would actually pick one out that I really enjoy. And people have as many as 30 to 300 different decks, so don't just stop with one. I think as you change shoes or outfits, you begin to love a deck. Maybe you have some transitions in your life, you change decks. Here's actually one that I use on a daily basis. Look at that, I just pulled the Success card, which is actually a Cups, number 6 in the traditional tarot card. I love that. This is an Osho Zen card. So this is what I use on a daily basis. Also what we have, here's a Hansen deck. There we go with the art again. Okay, so let me just say that tarot cards were originally used as a form of meditation and introspection. So they weren't really meant to be given as a reading for someone, but more of a meditation tool for self. So this is part of your self-discovery, and I would certainly suggest doing that and meditating on at least one card per day. But what you could also do is do an entire spread and get just wonderful information and insight, what's really going on in the situation. I love that. I do that on just about a daily basis. The other thing you can do if you really don't want to learn the tarot deck, because each of these do come with a little booklet, you can actually take a class, but if you really don't want to go through that whole thing, and some people get scared of that, it's just too much, inverted, you know, up, down. I would suggest going to an oracle deck. These are really easy and probably the #1 selling deck in the store. Here's actually #2, the Fairy and Healing with Fairies. The Doreen Virtue cards, very easy to use. Typically someone would put like 3 cards in a row. First one would be maybe the situation, the second would be the obstacle, and the third one would be outcome. So this is a really quick way for you to do a quick reading on yourself. I've also seen people do like a 1-year spread, so you lay 12 around in a circle representing maybe the 12 months. And so this is what's going to happen in January, this is what's going to happen in March, in June. You can see how your life is going to progress. I would say to use this again as a form of meditation, not as a form of maybe what's the word, where you're maybe using it too much, to rely on it too much. I would just really ask for more of insighted guidance, so it's really the picture behind the picture, if that makes sense. Certainly don't be afraid of it, and it's here to help you. I hope that helps, and I would love to pick out a deck for you. Thank you.